I'm Miranda,
Here with Claudia Lewis.
and this is Marine Biology News.
Today we will be talking about overdevelopment and runoff.
First, let's get you interested in
Overdevelopment and runoff. Building things next to water destroys habitat, and when it rains, it takes those things, and puts it into the ocean. That contributes to water pollution, and it kills all plants and animals that we use and eat. We should have a safe zone where you have to be a certain amount of feet away from the beach to build things, so it doesn't take those things and rushes them into the ocean and kills off those plants that we eat and the fish that we eat and use that we like. Thank you. Morgan Miranda. Who? What? Where? When? Why? For overdevelopment and runoff. Who? Everyone. Everyone affects overdevelopment and runoff. You guys have houses, and it rains. You guys have no control over the weather, so yeah. What? Overdevelopment and runoff. Didn't I just answer that? When? When it rains. Where? In the ocean. Why? Because chemicals from houses and everything just rushes into the ocean and kills things. That's why. Why is this an issue everyone should be informed on and care about? Because it's killing the things we like and the things we need. Isn't that an issue? Why is this the most important issue? Because we need and we care about the ocean. Don't you? Who's responsible for this issue? You are. How can we reverse the impact? Don't try to stay away from building close to the oceans, and just try to stop polluting the ocean. We need a better way. Thank you.
Now that you know a little bit, let's watch our interviews.
Hi, I'm Morgan Miranda, and I'm with Allison Simpkins. Hi, Allison. So, what do you know about runoff and overdevelopment?
I don't know much.
Well, overdevelopment is when you build things next to water. It destroys habitat, and when it rains, the runoff puts things that shouldn't be in the ocean. So, how do you think this affects you personally?
Well, I like to swim in the ocean, go to the beach, and that will affect how clean it is, and it will make it really dirty. It will affect the animals, like the fish that we eat.
That's a good answer. How do you think this could be stopped?
The government should put more regulations on how you take care of the waste.
All right, thank you, Allison. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Hi, I'm Claudia Lewis, here with Alex Strumble. What do you know about runoff and overdevelopment?
Not too much, Claudia.
Okay, well, I'll tell you. Overdevelopment is when you develop buildings or anything next to water and you keep building them. And runoff happens when rain comes and it washes the chemicals into the water and anything harmful. Do you think that this would affect you personally, and how?
Yes, because if I happen to drink the water that has chemicals in it, I could be poisoned.
That is
And that's
true.
an issue.
Okay, it could destroy the habitat, which leads to the death of plants and animals that we eat or use. How do you think this could be stopped?
Maybe people being more careful where they put their chemicals.
That's good. Thank you. Claudia Lewis, signing you off.
I guess if the two are connected, that overdevelopment leads to non-porous surfaces, so things are more inclined to run off into streams and rivers. Same with farms, and then the chemicals and fertilizers typically lead to like they call it an algae bloom, and then the algae suffocates out the marine life and alters the ecosystem.
Pretty good.
How do you think it'll affect our future if we continue to build so close to the ocean?
Well, I guess if sea levels rise, obviously that will impact what is considered oceanfront real estate. I think that the crabs and the seafood and stuff that we get will disappear somewhat and become more expensive and difficult to obtain. I guess that's pretty much it for now.
Do you think this will affect you personally?
I'm sure it will to some extent, but I'm not sure, seeing as I don't live on the ocean front. I would say that the effect on me personally would be relatively noticeable, but not profound compared to some other people.
Should something be done to stop the destruction of habitats?
Yes.
What do you think?
Like oceanic habitats? I think that common sense farming practices in this area would go a long way. So reducing the application of fertilizers, putting in brush rows and barriers that would naturally absorb some of that stuff, planting things on embankments to reduce erosion. Those would be some simple things to do, but there's a lot of stuff that could be done.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we can cut this. Okay. What do you know about runoff and overdevelopment?
I know that overdevelopment and runoff are both very important. I think especially living in Maryland, I know Ocean City, that's huge because Ocean City is so developed. And I know that the closer to the oceans or bays and bodies of water that you develop, the more likely you are to experience runoff of any toxins, fertilizers, car oil, car gasoline, anything that's pretty much harmful to the environment. I know the closer you develop to bodies of water, the more likely you are to experience runoff into the water.
Okay. Do you think this would affect you personally?
Me personally, no, but I feel like I could contribute to it. Vacationing in these places, but me personally, no, I don't feel that I contribute to it too strongly.
Okay. How do you think it will affect our future if we continue to build overdevelopment?
Well, overdeveloping and runoff, we're already starting to see the effects of it. The Great Barrier Reef in Australia is already going to die very soon, and that's mostly due to overpollution and harmful toxins in the water. There's fish species, I think orange roughy is extremely endangered. I think maybe rockfish might be endangered now too in Maryland. So we're already starting to see the effects of it between coral reefs and everything becoming extinct, fish species becoming endangered, and then just overall just decreasing the enjoyment of the bay or the oceans and everything. I think that's terrible.
Okay. And our last question is, what possible solutions could be proposed?
Well, for solutions are tough because in terms of overdevelopment, the buildings and the infrastructure are already there and in place. Now, establishing laws or maybe some structures or something that could limit the amount of runoff, I think would be the best way to reverse the effects of this. But in terms of the overdevelopment, I don't think there's really much that can be done there besides not overdeveloping anymore. But what's already there, there's really nothing you can do about. So I would say probably just making laws and then educating people about runoff so that way they know not to pollute the area around the water.
Okay. Thank you.
Is that it?
Yep.
All right.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting some breaking news. Here's Dominick on the scene.
All right, thank you, Morgan. Hi, this is Dominick from Marine Biology News. As you see here, it is very dangerous and very stormy up at the clouds, as we had to park far away because it was very dangerous and the van would get stuck and we would never be able to get the van out and it would flood. Almost everyone has been evacuated, and there are still some people that need to be rescued off the rooftops. But other than that, well, everything seems to be good. All right, back to you, Morgan.
And now that's all you need to know about overdevelopment and runoff.
Thanks for tuning in. Bye. See ya.